Hi guys, so today is my first ever video and I'm going to do it on my Smashbook. You've got the Pretty Style Smashbook for two reasons. One, I love the papers inside of it, and two, it was pink, so I had to have it. I got this from my local craft show back in March, and I got it in mind for ready for my holiday in May with my parent-in-laws and my husband, and I got it really cheap. I got the book for £5 and I got loads of accessories for they were like 49 pence and £1. I think the most expensive was £1.50 for the accessories, and I really wish I'd picked more up, but I wasn't sure if I was going to like it. And for some reason, maybe normally I would just buy and think, well, I can always sell them on later, but I didn't. I restricted myself to just one book and a few accessories, and I do regret it, but that's going to be the fun. It now means I just have to go back to that show just in case that guy's there again with them a bit cheaper again. So this is a themed book. It is for our holiday that we had back in May, and I will take all these stickers off, but I just left them on for the video for now, and I will leave the plastic cover as well. So I'll take you through it. Okay, so open it up and it's the green page that goes with the pink, and I left the vellum cover in, and I used the green page for my title just to tell me when I went and where we went to. I do this in all of my holiday traditional, as I call them, scrapbooks, so I thought, well, we'll keep up with my tradition there as well. And as I normally would, I always do like a little diary basically. So Saturday was the day we set off, and on this one I thought it would be quite fun to do little weather symbols to tell us what the weather was doing. So unfortunately on our first day it was raining, and I covered up where it says here, oh look, we baked a cake, I think it said, and I bought this stamp while I was on holiday, and it says, sometimes you'll never know the true value of a moment until it becomes a memory. And that for the Smashbook, it was fantastic. And I just got the Explore when I started doing my book, so I cut these out using the Explore. I think that's an SVG if I remember rightly, and this is from the Cricket library that you get free for a month, so that's really cute. And I took some photographs of the barn, so I took the photographs of like the front room, the bedrooms, I'm just making sure that is actually in view, the bedrooms. And this here is a card that was left for us with a piece of cake, and it was off the lady who owns the barn, and she actually paints these and then gets them published into postcards. And she was just saying that she had a problem with the barn, but the place they got it fixed, but if you come across any issues, just to phone them immediately and they'd get it sorted. We didn't have any issues at all. The barn was absolutely stunning, fantastic quality. Then I thought for the week I would do basically a little snapshot, what you call it, journal entries of what we did each day, without going into too many details, so not to spoil the rest of the journal throughout the book, but where if I forgot what we were doing on one set day, I could quickly look here and think, oh right, yeah, I wanted to show you them photos, and that was took on the Thursday, for instance. Then down the bottom I just circled the days that we went on. And the next page is, I don't really like the backing, and I think I probably will take off this where it says horseplay. The more I look at it, the more I can't see it, which it seems to sink in too much, so I might have to rejig that. But these are the horses that were on, that the owners had. They had a massive house, and we had a converted stable, and then they still had stables and paddocks for horses. And I absolutely love horses. I've always wanted to own a horse. I am still trying to speak to my husband, so if you guys know how to get a horse, then let me know. And this is just a little card where we spoke to the owners of the horse, and why are they always in the stable, and the horses have actually been poorly, so I just wrote a little bit of journaling about that there. The next page was the views. It's took on the same, so I'm still on the doorstep basically, just in a slightly different angle. So this was took on a really sunny day, and this one was took on not such a sunny day, and on a very slightly different angle. You can choose to say that tree is that tree there, but I was trying to emphasise the point of the surroundings were so beautiful. It didn't matter if it was sunny or cloudy or raining, I would still happily live there. If they said to me, you can go live here, I would be there, because it's gorgeous and fantastic. Then we're on to Sunday, and we've got a little cloud. And I left this page here, nobody sees the world quite like you do, because it fitted with what we were going to go and see. We've been researching my husband's dad's uncle was in the RAF. Unfortunately he was shot down and he didn't survive, and we've been looking into his background. So we went to this RAF Wellington Aviation Museum, and we didn't get any photographs. We weren't allowed to take any photographs, so it's just journaling this page, and this is from the Things to Do book. I just thought it'd give you a little bit more of an insight of the opening times, because it only opened on the weekday. So that's what we did. So I thought that page suited it quite well. Now this doesn't really fit with the Sunday, but I wanted my map on this page, and that's the only thing bad I can say about the Smashbooks, is that sometimes get a little bit higgledy-piggledy for me. I like things in order, but I need to just let go of that. I just use a stencil for our journey here, and it does actually give you where we live, our postcode sort of thing, and I've done a postcode to postcode, and I've just covered it off for a bit of privacy, and it basically just tells you that we travelled for 4 hours and 2 minutes. This one here is a map that I ripped out of one of the tourist information booklets, covered it up because it had information on tourist attractions that we didn't go and see, so they weren't relevant. So I've covered it up, and when you open it up, the little circle just here, I'll just move that in a little bit better for you, and that is where we stayed, and then all the lines gone out is all the various places that we travelled in. Some of them we did go a couple of times, but I wasn't drawn like 3 or 4 lines to the same place, so I just thought it showed how many miles that, you know, the distance that we did actually cover while we were on our holiday. We didn't stop, we needed a holiday when we got back. Then we're on to Monday, and this is a journaling card, and it's a Project Life journaling card, and this is a quote again from the Explore. I was trying to use my Explore within my 30 days because I could return within 30 days. I was trying to use it as much as I could to see if I was going to get on with it. Still got mixed reviews on that, but we won't go there. Then the next one is, again, it's a standard page, so I just left it where it was. We just filled them in as we went. Then we visited on Monday afternoon the cathedral, so this was the free book brochure thing that you get, the leaflet, and this was out of the attractions book. And then I've actually put a little bit of washi tape on here to keep it down because it kept popping up. But this is, it was a little guidebook that you purchased, and basically you started off at number 1, number 2, and it told you all about the different, what they thought were the ultra important bits about the cathedral. So we put that on there. We went there. The next page doesn't match the cathedral, but again it's just one of the standard pages, so I just listed everything that we wanted to do and ticked the things that we did actually get to do. Then we're back to the cathedral, and these just photographs, some of them flip up just to give you a little bit of journeying underneath. These ones are on a cascading photograph with some more journaling. This one here I found really interesting. We got told that all the stonemasons have their own stonemason marks. Everyone who's in the stonemason land know, oh, that was so-and-so who made that, just by his little mark there. Don't know whether it's 100% true, but that's what I got told. Then we've done some more photographs. This we lit a candle in memory of everyone who couldn't be with us on our holiday. This was the corridor that Harry Potter was filmed in, and I just love that arch, how detailed the arch was there. And I just did a bit of journaling here, and on the back of the Harry Potter one it does say that there was more information regarding Harry Potter in the pocket at the back of the book, because when I found out Harry Potter was recorded there I just got super duper excited. Then on to Tuesday, and Tuesday I am part of a design team for a shop in Bidford called Be Crafty. If you follow my blog you will see on a Monday it is a regular posting that I do, and I popped in because from home to her shop door it's about 6 hours. From where we were staying on holiday it was, I think it took us in the end about 40-45 minutes. So I made sure I went in and just got to meet everyone in real life rather than just over the phone and Facebook. And she gave me one of her leaflets because it had my card on it. She said she absolutely loved the colour scheme. It was like it's a lipstick pink and white, so they use that as for their new brochure. It is literally just telling you when they're opening, what they're doing. A little bit of journaling there. And after we've been there we went for some lunch, and then we went into the model village. So on this page we've just got information from the tourist book, the prices that we paid, and this is something that the gentleman gave us just to introduce a little bit more about the village and when it was started. we took some photographs. So I just picked 3 of my favourite photographs. I was trying to just restrict myself a little bit, otherwise the book would never work. And then we're on to Wednesday, and this is my father-in-law's birthday. So it was quite nice that we were away for his birthday. Now, I don't know why, I haven't got any photographs of his birthday. My mother-in-law says she does, so she's going to print me one off, and I'm just going to stick it on over the top with some washi tape. So you lift the photograph up and it's got the journal in there. And it just says happy birthday. And for his birthday we decided to have a run out on a railway line and see what we got. Sorry, this book is so strong, it goes over very well. So again, that's just the brochure of where we went and what we went on. Our tickets are up there, a little bit of German, again a cricket court down here. Can you tell I was really tired? Then on the afternoon we went for some dinner, and then we went into Wales. We went over the Severn Bridge in Wales, and here I just done a little bullet point of what we did. So I got the day, I put it was my Don's birthday, we went on the train trip, we had a meal out, I submitted my application for the university, we went for a quick trip to Wales, and we had coffee and cake. So we had a fantastic day, and a bit more German down here. And the reason why my university application was submitted was it had to go through my college, and I got a phone call saying we approved it, it's all ready to go, you just need to submit it. So that's why that's mentioned in there. It's not just I want to plug it, it has a reason, and it is in the journal. Then we're on to Thursday, we went to Tewkesbury, and we had a really sunny day. Sorry, just excuse me for 2 seconds. And we went to, it was a really sunny day, so we went to Tewkesbury, and that was just a leaflet I picked up from the Tours Information with the map of Tewkesbury town. And we went on a little boat trip because we couldn't go on the one on Monday, and he gave all these little postcards out when we got on the boat, and it basically told you the pricing, when they run, the times that they run, and where to find them. And there's just a bit of journal underneath. We took a photograph of this duck because the person who run the boat was giving us a little bit of information regarding the area, the canal, and he told us that mummy duck unfortunately doesn't just have one daddy duck for her ducklings, and that's why the ducklings are completely different colours. I think you can tell where I'm going with that. And I took these 2 photographs because this one made me all laugh. Don't swim the crocodile, and there was a crocodile floating around, and this was the view from the boat of the Abbey in Tewkesbury, which I picked because we went to the Abbey after dinner. So we had a little picnic, and then we had a walk around Tewkesbury Abbey. So again, it's just die cut down here. The standard, as you can see, I've picked up leaflet everywhere I went, and I've got out from tourist attraction books everything we went to. And then again, I just picked a selection of my favourite pictures. I quite like this page, how it's got like little flowers. I didn't want to do too much to it, and it's got highlights of the day, and I love the cathedral, the Abbey entrance, that was really cute, and the organ, I couldn't get it all in. It's stunning, it's huge. And again, I lit another candle, and this is our candle here, and just done a little bit of journaling about why I did that candle. Then we went to Burton again, and I picked up another brochure from Burton, and just for privacy I've just covered up my parent-in-law's and my husband's faces, a bit of journaling. And Friday was Zoo Day, we went to Bristol Zoo Gardens, and I picked up a map, which just shows you the map of the zoo and when the feeding times are. We did quite a bit of journaling because we couldn't decide which zoo we were going to go to, and I've just kept our receipt to show how much we paid, and it says we paid 0 but we didn't, we actually paid online, so I don't think we got in for free. And this is just a quick flip page here, and it's got like my father-in-law, my mother-in-law and my husband, and that's just a picture of my husband on his own. But again, just give them a little bit of privacy. They're not around at the moment to ask them. My husband's at work and my parent-in-laws are on holiday, so I would never just put a photo or video without asking permission first, so I thought I'll just cover them up. I've seen quite a lot of people do it, so I thought, well, it's acceptable to do that. The next page, I didn't do any journal on this page because it was easy as a line, and I wouldn't even know where to tell you what sort of animal that was, to be fair. I didn't know on the day, I certainly don't know now. And then I used I really like this tape because I thought they were so cute, and just say it's fab and want it, I need it. Don't think my husband would appreciate it from a great big lizard like. Yeah, no. And then on this page we do have, I'm going to take a straight to this one here. So these are flip up ones again, and This one here is about the penguins, and you flip it over and you've got a big picture of a big penguin here. Can you see that? Yeah. And underneath it says scan me, so I've just got my phone and I'm just going to scan it. Hopefully it'll work first time. And I'm just going to bring it in. Can you see that? It takes you to a YouTube video that I've uploaded on my personal account, and it is a video of the penguins. It does make noise, but I've got my phone on silent. There you go. So I thought that was really, really cute. And I have got one of my gorilla on this side. Of my gorilla, but I haven't had a chance to pop him in yet, so there will be another one onto here for my gorilla playing. And this one here is a picture of a house, and first of all my mum who was there went, look at a picture of somebody's house in your book, and basically you looked it up in a bit of German, and that's how weird it was. You were in the city centre, you were in the middle of the city centre, just like you were in the city centre square with the zoo, and it was very weird walking around seeing people's houses and offices and businesses and a school. Then I kind of mucked up a little bit here. I should have put this as Saturday for going home and then put the villages afterwards, but it doesn't matter. This is just information about the different villages that we went to. We purchased a little mini guide of the Cotswolds, and basically it is a mini guide. Well, it's not so mini, it's full of information, as you can see, and it's just got a map and it tells you about the different villages, so get that. And then a little bit more information on this one. We visited Stow, which is one of the well-known villages down there, and this is all about, it's just journaling. I didn't get any pictures, but I journaled about it because when we went they were videoing for Top Gear, so we were really excited of that, so that's all about that. Burton, it had to go on here where it says forget me not. I absolutely love it. I am trying to convince my husband to take me down for Christmas, just to have a night over in Christmas to see all the Christmas lights, but we're just going to wait close to the time because we don't want to book something for the snow to come, because we've both got really inappropriate cars for snow, so we'll just wait and see. And then underneath a little bit of journaling about it. And we drove through a village called Lechlade, and they had a Christmas shop. That's what made my husband stop. He was like, I'm not stopping for a Christmas shop. I'm like, yes you are. Like, it's May. It's like, hello. And my husband absolutely, he knows I adore Christmas. So the lady very kindly gave me a brochure regarding the shop, how long it'd been open, and when we went it was 223 days to Christmas. And I put it on a flip up because when I unwrapped my ornament that I purchased, I'm going to put the photograph of the ornament underneath it, so that page isn't 100% finished yet. And then we have our Saturday where it says time for home, a little bit of journaling, another die cut for calm. Then we have our last page. That was delicious, wasn't it? Really, I shouldn't maybe change that to say that was fantastic, wasn't it? Well, I might leave that, I'm not sure. That's just blank, just to cover up. I could have ripped that out, but I quite liked how it matched the front, like green on the front, so it's green on the back. Then in here we've just got our holiday welcome pack information to tell us how to get there, where to go, and then here it's all about the Harry Potter and what was filmed at the cathedral for Harry Potter. So that is my first Smashbook and my first video. I hope you like it. Please be kind, and I'm hoping that I will improve. I'm hoping to get the lighting sorted as well, to get a little bit better on the lighting. But it's for my first video. I hope you do like it, and I'll see you back real soon.